Marlo, your role of that girl made you the it girl of the 60s and 70s, so you'll understand that I have to fangirl and ask for all of the stories from that era, okay? So in 1967, you won your first Golden Globe for lead actress in That Girl. Dean Martin won Best Lead Actor for The Dean Martin Show.
Right.
You must have interacted with Dean Martin. Was it true that he was never really toasted? It was all an act?
Well, he wasn't drunk that night, but he did drink pretty well. Do you know who presented me with my Golden Globe?
Who?
John Wayne and Lassie.
Wow.
Can you imagine Lassie? It was fun.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah. Dean Martin was a good friend of my dad's, and I just thought he was adorable. The thing that was great about Dean Martin is of all those guys, he was the most laid back, the most cool of them. Really cool.
What was your favorite or most eccentric memory of co-starring with Orson Welles in the ABC special It Happened One Christmas?
Well, I had no idea that he was going to have cue cards. So I see this guy, Charlie, who used to do the cue cards on my dad's variety shows and Bob Hope's variety shows, where it's fine to have cue cards. But we had very dramatic scenes. And I see Charlie and I say, "What are you doing here?" And he said, "I do Orson's cards." I thought, oh my God, I'd never worked with anybody with cue cards in my life. But there he was, and you could never tell. The way he looked down like that, you could see the cards. I mean, it didn't bother him, but it really threw me to know that somebody behind me was flipping these things.
That's funny. What was the most misogynistic note you got from a network executive while making That Girl?
Oh my goodness. I guess that mostly that they treated me, they called me hun. Oh, this is something technical, hun, and like I didn't know things. And, I grew up on a television set watching Sage. I used to be a gopher when I was in my teens from my dad. My sister and brother and I all ran film back and forth in those days. And so I was very conversant with what was going on. But they treated me a little bit like I didn't know stuff. But once they saw me produce my own show, I didn't get that anymore.
By the way, when you look back on your unbelievable childhood and the people that came through your house, is there one person now that you look back on and say, that was really something that was going on in my living room?
The person I love the most from my childhood is George Burns. Wow. He was just adorable, and my father did not want me to be an actress. And George would always say to him, take my side in that argument since I was like 13. And I remember one time he said to my father, "Well, what do you want her to be, a milliner?" Like, there was only two things in the world, a milliner or an actress.
Right. That's amazing.